The City of Tshwane has expressed its concern over reports of people selling untested drinking water to residents in Hammanskraal. It follows a cholera outbreak in the area, which has so far claimed the lives of 24 people. Residents in Hammanskraal say they want justice for the lives lost and for government to take their grievances seriously. Let's get you the perspective now of a community leader there. Raphael Kekana joins us on the line this morning. Raphael, good morning. It's great to talk to you. In the context of the crisis that's still unfolding in Hammanskraal, the deaths that have already been recorded, there are still a number of people who are in a critical condition in hospital. How's the community just broadly feeling there?
Good morning. This is a very, very serious issue. It has affected us so much as the residents of Hammanskraal. Because remember, in the past we used to draw water from wells, seas and stuff like that. And then we have never encountered problems like cholera until the time that we're now feeling that the water that we've been fed with, it's clean water, we've been promised stuff like that, but as we speak, it has been a problem for so many years of consuming bad quality water in Hammanskraal with no intention or plan to purify it in any way.
Absolutely. Raphael, you talk about so many years. We've got some dates going as far back as 2004. Does that line up with your experience as a community leader there? Yes.
Remember, water, after the dawn of the apartheid era, we had promises. Everybody was promised to receive or to get clean water direct into your homes or your homes. Then that was the promise that people took with excitement, that we'll be having clean water means the democratic, what you call it, in place. But up to so far, nothing has happened that could have improved our lives in the community of Hammanskraal regarding water.
Yeah. What are the kinds of promises that you've heard over the years, Raphael?
Pardon?
What are the kinds of promises from officials, from government leaders that you've heard over the years?
I didn't know. I think the line is so bad.
Let me try that again. I'm asking you for the kinds of promises you've heard from government leaders over the many years that Hammanskraal has struggled with water quality.
Okay, like I said, we have been using just water from wells, but then when they came in, we were promised that we'll be getting water into our yards, which means that there will be pipes installed, there will be taps installed in our yards. That the purifying plant of Royal will be like up to standard. Those were the promises, and then we really felt it's going to happen that way. We're going to see water coming through into our yards, clean water.
So the city
we had
is
so
now...
many promises.
Yeah. Go ahead, Raphael.
All those numerous reports with no luck.
So the city is now providing water via water tankers, Raphael, but another issue has emerged. These are unlicensed water tankers that are apparently doing the rounds in Hammanskraal, and they are actually charging residents for water, even though the city is providing clean water via water tankers. How big of an issue has this been?
They can't really refrain. I'm having a problem with my line. I don't know what's the problem.
Let me try it once again, Raphael, and then I think we'll have to leave it there. But I want to ask you about these unlicensed water tankers that are apparently selling water to residents.
Okay. The water tankers that are roaming around the village or the area, we're not so sure. Like I initially said, that we had wells, we had pits But there was never a case whereby water could be poisoned or contaminated from those wells or those sources of water. But today we believe that the tankers are the safest. We are being served with clean water, but we're not so sure currently as we speak as to whether where these trucks are kept, are they secured enough, or what's actually happening. Is it the problem with the tanker? Is it the problem with the purification plant? Is it the problem with... but we really don't know what's actually happening. But while the government at the same time should be looking into the matter,
yeah,
and be sure as to what's the actual problem. Are the tankers the problem? Is water being contaminated from the purification plant? Is water being contaminated or whatever from the tankers? That should be looked into by the government.
Raphael Kekana is a community leader in Hammanskraal. Let me thank you for your time this morning, and let me apologize to the quality of our line. Raphael, struggling to hear my questions for that interview. But the gist of the story is that all sources of water in Hammanskraal, this includes reservoirs, dams, boreholes, and even those tankers have been tested, and they haven't tested positive for cholera. They've all tested negative. But it has emerged that these unlicensed water tankers are doing the rounds in Hammanskraal, and truck drivers are actually selling water to residents. This is something that the city has alerted residents to in a context where the city itself is providing clean water there. So the latest on that story is that there are people trying to profit off of the cholera outbreak in the area.